publish it. And it's, okay, so in exercise 2, we are dealing mostly with limits. So first one just scans the definition of the limit. You know, the idea that, you know, do you know the definition, how to apply the definition? And then in question 2, you apply the definition and you prove something. So the way we're going to do this, and I did this with the other group as well, is that there are now 10 of you. So I'll just divide you into two groups of 5 people shortly. And within these groups, I want you guys to discuss 1B and 2B. And discuss them in the way that in 2B, you don't need the proof yet. Don't necessarily construct the proof yet. Just apply the definition of the epsilon and delta. And just to show what I mean, I'll just, just to show you what I mean, I'll show you the definition from the book here. This is a bit slow to download, and apparently now. I'm sorry, yes, I should have some better way of accessing it. But so here we have the precise definition of the limit. And here it's on page, what does it say? Page 194 of the book. So here is the definition. So let fx be defined for all x not equal to a on an open interval that contains a, let L be a real number. So we have here the definition that characterizes the limit in terms of epsilon and delta. So this is a very important pair. This pair will be familiar to you in real analysis, epsilon and delta. And you should apply this definition in the sense that you do 1B and you do 2B, and do not solve the problem yet. Just write the definition, but using the values in 1A and 2B. And then once you've done that, discuss how you would, the strategy of how you would go about finding the delta. Really, I mean, the epsilon is something, discuss this issue. The epsilon is something that it says for all epsilon here, there exists. So the idea here is, in a problem like this, in order to prove that this is true, then you have to come up with a strategy so that when someone gives you the epsilon, how do you find the delta? What is the delta for a given epsilon? And discuss this a little bit. No need to come up with the actual answer, but that's how you actually prove these kind of statements. And in 1, you can't really prove it because you don't know what f is. So you just write the definition for 1B, write the definition for 2B, and then discuss the strategy of solving a problem, solving this proof, and discuss it in the group. And when I put you in these rooms and when you are going to discuss them, then before you start discussing this question, introduce yourself to your other members of the group and explain what you had for breakfast today. Or if you haven't had any breakfast, and tell everyone if you're still hungry. All right, now I'll divide you guys into these